Hello, my name is Sandy Whitney. I am a peer consultant for the Center of Excellence for Psychosocial and Systemic Research at Mass General Brigham. I'm here to do a heart-to-heart conversation, one of our many videos that will help stimulate discussion and learning on how to support peers in the greater healthcare system. I'm here with my friend Barb. She's a colleague, and we're going to do a portrayal of a discussion of friends on the Zoom about compassion fatigue and self-care. Okay, so here we go. Good morning. Haven't seen you for a while. How are things going?
Oh, I'm glad you called because you know me, I'm not a reacher outer. I needed to talk to someone, so uh, you're perfect to talk to. I just things are getting to me, and I'm not enjoying my job. I as like I used to. You know, I love my job, what I do, but I'm concerned that I'm really stressed out about it.
Well, you're really good at your job.
Well,
You
thank you.
know?
I would like to think I am, but you know. When I feel like this, I feel it's just me. You know, something's not right, and I feel I have to take care of it and not
Yeah, but Barb,
share it.
that's where
But
you go a lot to, thinking it's you. This sounds like it's probably more than that. Um, I don't know. Why don't you tell me what's been going on and we can talk about it?
well, it's weird. You know, I feel really tired all the time, and I'm eating a lot, I'm watching TV, I'm not motivated to do any of my artwork. And I was speaking with someone I work with, and they had mentioned compassion fatigue, that they were feeling compassion fatigue. And I had not heard of that before.
No, I
And
haven't heard of it either.
yeah, and they were telling me that you know, just they're overloaded by listening, especially to one peer that they speak with a lot.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they relate to her is very traumatizing. And she just feels that it's way too much. And um, it's just, like I said, for me, it's similar because I have a lot of peers that I, not take care of, but that I'm
Yeah.
with on a day to
Well,
day basis.
well, your center is very active and, it does require a lot of empathy to have your role.
It
Uh,
does.
yeah, and I could see you listening, really hard to what people are telling you. And it's probably not that easy to carry that through day after day.
It's not, well, I didn't think it would be difficult because, as you know, I have an open door policy. So people know that they can come to me, they can tell me if they have problems, what's said in my office stays in my office, kind of thing. But I've been feeling lately that it's a lot. And I think with my personality, it's hard to like put boundaries in place.
Yeah.
So I think I do. One of my thoughts is, I mean, I always love talking with you, but I think one of my thoughts is I need to speak with my supervisor and let her know what's going on. And I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me to set boundaries. And I think it's both. Boundaries can go two ways. The boundaries with peers and what they share or how much I take in, and then boundaries for myself,
Yeah, like for work and life.
exactly.
Yeah.
Life work balance. That's it.
There you
Life.
go. Yeah, balance. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in what you said about compassion fatigue because, like you, I had never really heard of that before. But boy, does it make a lot of sense. Um, what actions did she take to help herself?
Well, don't know. I honestly, I don't know. She spoke with somebody. She took some time off. She did all the things that I think, I should do with, myself. Um, she just, I hadn't heard of it. So when she said it to me, the things that she was relating to me that was happening with her was similar to mine. Maybe not exactly the same, but oh, I come home from work, I just want to zone out. I don't want to, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to do anything like that. I don't feel motivated to do my artwork.
Oh,
It's
wow.
it's a lot. It's a lot. So as far as what she did, I think I think she put in my head to speak about time, giving myself care, to, having self-care as opposed to, just going with the flow and, because at some point you have to stick up for yourself. You have to say, if,
Right, right.
what's the saying we tell everyone? If you're not doing well, you can't help someone else. You have to feel good. So that's what I think I'm going to try to do. I'm going to speak with my supervisor, let her know how I'm feeling. Honesty is the best policy, and just do something for myself,
Yeah,
and
well, I mean, it's really true. People, in our field especially need to focus on self-care. And, you know, it sounds like when you're getting home, you don't have enough energy to do any self-care except veg.
that's
So,
it.
yeah.
That's
So,
it.
what are some of the things that you like to do for self-care?
Um, I like to do artwork. Um, you know what? I haven't done self-care in a very long time, so I don't have a very long list.
Oh,
One
okay.
of the things that I think is really important, and I haven't had a psychiatrist in a while, and I think that's self-care for anyone who's in the field, that peers and otherwise.
Yeah, psychiatrist, therapist, something like that.
Therapist, right? Would I say psychiatrist?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant therapist. Yeah,
yeah.
I have a psychiatrist, but I meant therapist, and I
Either
haven't had
that
one in
or
about.
either that or have a really strong support group.
Right, or
And
a system. Yeah,
yeah, support system.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and you're a big part of that support system. And I feel like my supervisor is a large part of that support system. So, and of
Oh, that's
course,
great.
family and friends and stuff like that. But, I do feel like it's just me, and, you know, they don't
Yeah,
want to hear it anymore.
it's not just you.
Okay.
You're really good at your job and people love you there. And
Thank you.
I do know your supervisor, so I bet she would be really open to listening and maybe giving you some time off. Um, and you are lucky you do have that flexible workspace, you know.
That's true. That's true. So, yeah, yeah, it's just, the weather's getting nicer out now, so that could have had something to do with it, the winter. And
Oh yeah, a lot of people have the seasonal affect disorder or something like that.
yeah, so
Oh,
maybe one of my self-care things will get out and walk a bit, that
that's
it's not
great.
cold.
Yeah, that would be great.
So my
Oh,
list might grow. My list might grow as self-care.
how about you go with me to the art gallery?
I think that would be a good start. I
Yeah,
think that would
you
be
do
a good
know it's
start.
this weekend.
I do know it this weekend. I did know I was going to hear from you because it is
Yeah.
this weekend. But, I would like to, even if we could grab a bite to eat, would be great too.
Oh, that would be fun. I can
Get
pick you
out there.
up.
That sounds great. That
All
sounds,
right.
yeah.
All right.
I'm willing to try it. Let's,
So when do you think you'll be able to talk to your supervisor?
I believe I'm going to speak with her later today, so I might bring it up at that point.
Oh, that would be great. You
Yeah.
get a long weekend or something?
Yeah, yeah, try to get a couple of days, maybe a Friday and a Monday, try to get a few days in and do stuff,
Yeah.
and really not concentrate on like the things that need to be done around here, but focus on my individual self.
Yeah.
and not worry about home things. So we'll
Yeah.
see. I
Well,
don't think she'll have a problem with that at all.
yeah, I don't think so either. And you probably have enough accrued time so that,
Oh,
because
mhm.
you never take time off.
Rarely, rarely.
But okay,
That's part of the problem. So
there you go. Put it in
yeah,
those boundaries.
we'll
All
see.
right. Well, good luck this afternoon. I hope you can talk to her, and I will pick you up for Saturday.
And I do appreciate you calling me. I really do.
Oh, I wanted to, and I'm glad I was able to listen.
Thank you.
That's what
Thank
friends are
you.
for.
Thanks. Yep.
Um,
Back at you. All right. Talk
Take
to you
care.
later. Bye.
Bye bye.